Hey guys, good morning. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. Tonight is the night, guys. If you've not already registered to not only get some great information, but to win some amazing prizes, make sure you go to bit.ly/holiday sessions 2023. Tonight, I'm going to be giving you guys the goods on what it takes to build a six-figure brand from scratch. And let me give you the tea also. I'm going to be creating a brand new brand, doing something totally different before the new year. And so not only am I giving you guys the goods on what I'm about to do, you guys get an opportunity to join me on that journey because it's going to be amazing. So if you want to be in the room so that you can stop struggling, the first thing you need to do in order to generate six figures is you got to understand that it's possible. It's possible for you. It's probable for you. And the truth of the matter is six figures hits different nowadays. It just does. Back when I was 20, six figures was like $1. But nowadays, six figures hits different. And if we're not careful, it won't be long before $1 million hits different. So you got to be in the game. You got to have your mindset wrapped around the fact that this is something that you can accomplish. And this is something that you can not only build for yourself, but build in order to create generational wealth. So make sure you're in the room. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to be giving you guys actually my six-figure recipe book, because here's the thing about recipes. When you have a recipe, things keep working. When you have a recipe, things turn out the way you expect them. Many people are in business, but don't necessarily have a recipe as to how to make money, how to get clients, how to work their social media, how not to work so hard. I mean, to be honest, I'm really a fan of just being done, working hard all my life. I've worked hard. And so now, not just for me, but for my clients as well, I'm on that road where how can we get there? Good morning, Peggy. I saw your bulletin. I saw your billboard. Congratulations. How can we get there easier? How can we get where we're going, make more money with less time, with less energy, so that we can really enjoy life? I don't want to do all this work, and when it's all said and done, not have it enjoyed my life. So I think it's critical to us as women. We're conditioned to work hard, and that's not always best. We're conditioned to struggle, and that's not always good. So, it's time for us to start to really recondition ourselves and do something different. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So if you're somebody that doesn't quite know what your next steps are, if you're somebody that you know what you want to do, but you don't know how to get there, you need to be there tonight. Because not having your next steps articulated is like you selling a ship and not having a destination in mind, or you selling a ship and not having a manifest. So it's almost like, what am I doing? And that's what makes you, really be all over the place. So I really want to help you narrow down your field of focus, really sit and understand. Good morning, Ursula. Really sit and understand what it takes. Right, Will. No rudder, just all over the place. Just all over the place. And I mean, it happens when you don't know what to do. And unfortunately, many of us just expect that we can start a business and we're just automatically going to know what we're doing. But, that's just not always the case. And getting help is okay. You got to say it to yourself. Sometimes you just need help. And it's okay to need help. You needed help to learn to read. You need help to learn to ride a bike. You need help to learn to walk. So nothing is any different now. You've got to have help. And having that help is the one thing that's really going to help you move the needle in a way like you haven't moved before. I had a conversation with somebody yesterday for 30 minutes. She's had a business idea, right, for years. I had a conversation with her. Hey, good morning, Dakisha. I'm going to say Happy New Year, girl. It's been so long since I've seen you. I was about to say Happy New Year because it's been so long since I've seen you, chick. Don't be a stranger now. But I had a conversation with her, and in 30 minutes, we were able to shift her focus, give her clarity on her brand and her vision, and put her in position to really go out and earn six figures and beyond. And it's those life-changing conversations that make a difference. Hey, Lakeisha, good morning. Sometimes I love the new hair, Lakeisha, by the way. Girl, you did that for all the women over 40, girl. You rocked that hair out, okay? But it's like that sometimes. You cannot coach yourself. You cannot give yourself counsel. And a lot of times we think we can, but you're just too close to the process. This is what I say about coaching yourself. You know all of your weaknesses. You know where all the bodies are buried. You know all the cars you done scratched and all the tires you done flattened. So you will never measure up to your vision of you. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So unfortunately, we have these ideas, and if you keep them in your head, you just keep going around and around and around in a circle. And then you look up and it's been months and it's been years. You purchased a domain name 7 years ago and you've done nothing with it. You purchased you got an LLC 5 years ago and you've done nothing with it. So, it's time to break through that and get something done with these ideas that are floating around in your head before you look up and somebody else has done that idea. And if you don't already keep a big book of your ideas, right, make sure you do. Because I'm going to tell you this. I had an idea for a children's book series for Hope and Faith. And when I first had the idea like 6-7 years ago, just hiring the illustrator would have like financially crippled the project. It wouldn't have made sense to do the project. But because I kept it on the books, technology has gotten easier. Technology has gotten cheaper. AI has made it possible to do things that you couldn't do, even 2 years ago. Because I kept that project on the books, that project was able to start being developed now. So, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your hopes. You're all you got. So I know somebody somewhere needs to hear that this morning. I'm going to make sure I put that on Facebook. Don't give up. Keep going. Because that's where the reward comes in. The reward comes to those, the Bible says, do not become weary in well-doing. So the reward comes to those individuals who keep the path and keep moving their feet. And that's a true story. So guys, not only that, we're going to be giving away some amazing prizes tonight. bit.ly/holiday sessions 2023. This is like my big Thanksgiving hoorah. But the turkey is over. The turkey is over, but it's not too late to talk turkey. And the turkey in your business is your revenue. If you're measuring your business by the next person, if you're measuring your business by anything other than, is my business capable of sustaining me, you're using the wrong measure. Don't measure it by how long you've been in business, because you don't have to be in business forever to make six figures or even 7. But are you taking the right steps? Are you making the right things important? And if you guys have any questions right now, put them in the chat. You know, the world needs your gifts. And we give ourselves credit enough, or I don't think we get a most high credit enough of equipping us with things that people, hey, good morning, Lanita, that with things that people really need. And so we walk around as if we don't have value. We walk around as if, you know, the world doesn't want to bless us. We walk around as if, you know, we don't want to, or we're afraid to live life at the next level. But the truth is, it's all of this, these blessings are available to all of us. And the world needs your gifts. The world needs your talent. The world needs you just as you are. Good morning, Jenna. Not a problem. Just text me, love. Oh, baby, you ain't got to apologize. You all right. I know you know who I am. I know you know who I am, Lanita. So, you know, that's one of the things I was even in here doing this morning. Like, good morning, Latanya. You need to call me. I think I got something that can help you. As I'm getting older, let me just make this about me. As I'm getting older, I've kind of put my foot down. And I'm in this position where I say, I don't want to do anything that I don't want to do. And I want to do everything that I've always wanted to do. I'm going to say that again for the cheap seats. I don't want to do anything that I don't want to do. You know, even 5 years ago, somebody wanted to go somewhere, I may go to keep the peace. You know, we have these conversations about what are we going to eat for dinner? I may let him choose. But I'm at that point right now where if I don't want to go, I'm not going. If I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. Can't nobody make me. I'm 53 and enough's enough. And I'm even at that point with my business, which is why I'm building a brand new brand, because what we have to realize when we're building a business is we can have what we can have. Somebody type in, I can have it all. We can have whatever we feel we're worthy of having. And we're going to get it whatever way we expect to get it. So if we expect to work hard to get it, it's going to be hard work. If we think that, you know, I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to work as hard, then we can do that. We really call more shots than we give ourselves credit for calling. Look at your neighbor and say, wow, we really have more flexibility, more freedom. But here's the thing, ladies, it's okay to get help. And I'm going to say this, and I mean it. All the good that you do in the world is no good if you can't take care of you. Physically, financially, mentally, spiritually, all the good. And the world has us mystified. And I was watching this movie said, do more with less, or live better with less. And he was talking about all of the stuff that we have. And that all of that stuff is not memories. All of that stuff is not love. All of that stuff's not even success. It's not. So we got to get to the position where we not only love ourselves, but we see our value and we're willing to invest in the things that we need in order to extract that value. Our gifts and talents are like a oil field. Until you're able to tap into that oil reservoir, no good. You could be standing on top of millions of dollars in oil, but it's no good because we haven't tapped into it. So, yep, it's definitely time for us to not only start to move the needle, but be intentional about moving the needle. Again, going to have some amazing prizes that we give away. If you haven't already registered at bit.ly/holiday sessions 2023, make sure you do and bring your questions to the table. Bring your questions to the table. Hey, coach, I've been doing this. What do you think? Hey, coach, I've been doing this. And that's another thing I need to start back doing, you know? Is really taking time out to answer people's questions and have dialogue. But sometimes we don't know what we don't know. And we don't know what questions we should be asking about business. But the right coach can help you even through that. You know, if you say, coach, I don't know why I'm not making money in my business, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. And at the end, I'm going to tell you why you're not making the money you want, need, deserve. And it's going to be up to you to fix it. So, guys, knowledge is indeed power, but we have to use it correctly. And if we're not careful, we will let the people around us that work less make more money. If we're not careful, we'll let people take our ideas and make more money with them. If we're not careful, we will sit around and we will get to that point where we can't even bear to look at ourselves in the mirror because we know we've missed opportunities. We know we've missed chances. But I just got one word for you. Well, actually several, but it's never too late. As long as you're ready to do. As long as you're ready to get up. As long as you're ready to do something different. It's never too late. It's never too late. And that's the beauty of it all. Long as you got breath in your body, you still got time. So make sure you register. Make sure you join us tonight. I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back later. bit.ly/holiday sessions with an S 2023. Hey, Shalonda. How are you? Thank you for checking out my reel. Girl, because you know Facebook be snitching. It's never too late to make $1 million. You just got to know what you want. I'm going to tell you one thing that I can tell you will make you more money than anything else. And that's being in love with what you do. Hello? Being in love with what you do. Good morning, Michael. And that's what I'm having to do now is step back and really evaluate. I love what I do. It's parts of it's tonight. Yes, ma'am. Ain't tonight Thursday? Yes, ma'am. Girl, you got me messed up. Step back and understand that the things that I don't like to do or don't want to do, I don't have to. But I'm going to have to fall back in love with those things that I do love to do. And take people with me on their journey. But the truth is, you can do anything and make money as long as you understand how money is made. Does that help anybody? I feel like I have so much knowledge to give, so many lessons. You don't have to beat your head up on the way to 7 figures. You don't have to fall down and fall down and fall down. That, you know, it's just out there. But you got to be willing to do something for you. You got to be willing to sit and learn. This new class I'm launching, I'm going to be building a brand while you build a brand. So you get to sit and watch me build a 6 and hopefully 7-figure brand. So that takes the confusion and that takes the, oh, you did it because you're coach out of it. No, Anybody can do it with the right steps. That's why it's called a recipe. And just like you need recipes to cook, you need recipes to run your business. And you know, when we're not used to when we're not used to forming a team, when we're not used to getting support, we end up putting everything on our backs. And when our backs crumble, everything that's on our back crumbles too. Why go the hard way? Lately, I've been calling that the rough side of the mountain. Why climb up the rough side of the mountain if you don't have to? And you don't. But you do have to be willing to be open to get help, be open to get feedback, be open to run fast. Got to be open. So don't forget, tonight, 7:30 is going down. Make sure you register to get the Zoom link, bit.ly/holiday sessions 2023. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a great morning.